Yeah. I wanna scream from the chandelier. Anyways, what's up? What's up? What's up? Don't forget to like this live. Don't forget to share this live. Y'all, when I tell y'all my motherfucking yo. Yo, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, I'm doing all the requests in one video in one live. And I've got 2 new decks. I don't have all my decks with me. I'm just really excited to use them. One of them I used on myself already. Can't, what is that? That's the shadow. There it is. I have 2. So I'm going to do 3 from each deck for each celebrity reading. We're going to start off with Jett Rebel, okay? I'm going to put the timestamp for each celebrity, all right? If you want me to do a video on a celebrity request, you can put it in the comments section. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell also. You can be first notified when I go live, okay? Also, book a reading with me. The information is in the description box, okay? Eventually, I'm going to try to get a link tree to get on my social media all together. Or I might could do that on my Square Up link, okay? But either way it goes, get your reading, get your live discount, $11.11. Catch it before it go up, okay? Because prices will be going up. All right. I say once I reach about 1,000 clients, once I reach about 1,000 clientele, once I reach 1,000 clientele, my prices are gonna go up, okay? 1,000 clients, okay? And I will be able to keep up with that through my Square Up link. So yeah. Moving on, okay? So 1,000 sales. At 1,000 sales, I will be upping my prices. Okay, so get them while they on the low. All right. Check the description box for all the information. I will be doing personals as well. I'll put the timestamps below. So if you want to do a personal reading for yourself, we can. But I'm about to start with Jett Rebel. Okay, I'm doing a lot of celebrities. If you have a celebrity in mind, let me know. Okay. But we're going to start with Jett Rebel. So Jett Rebel is 312. So Jett Rebel, calling on the Orisha Oya, give me the truth and nothing but the truth, to forever hold your peace. Ward off any false prophet or shape-shifting energy. Okay, give me the most highest spirit's message of all. Amen. Ra. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to read that shadow book one day, eventually. I just want to test out these new cards. So we're going to start with Jett Rebel. All right. What's up, you guys? We're going to start with Jett Rebel. The question is about Jett Rebel, his career. Is he going to retire? Is he not? Calling on the original for Jett Rebel. Here, tap into his energy. Is he going to retire? Is he not? Like, what's up with his music career? Is he taking a break? Like, what's up with that? Ha! Look. What's up, Leonie? Look, it says ghosting. It says ghosting. You see how this person got the hood on? Like, they don't want to be seen. They don't want to be... Y'all know what this remind me of? Y'all remember when Michael Jackson had the blankie thing? Like, he had the blankie. And he would put blanket over his head or blanket over... Because he's just tired of paparazzi. He's tired of being stalked. He's tired. Craze fans. He's tired. Like, that's the energy with this ghosting. Or y'all remember when... there's this channel song going through my mind by Lil' Kim called Shut Up Bitch. I don't know if y'all ever heard that song. I heard she mad rich. I heard she dead broke. I heard she sniffing coke. Shut up. Hey, yo, Kim can spit. Yo, she don't write her shit. Nah, Biggie wrote her shit. Shut up, bitch. I heard she going to jail. I heard she out on bail. She done fucked up now. Shut up, bitch. Like, I heard she got her nose fixed. Why she got bigger tits? Why got y'all on my... Shut up. Like, that's the energy. Don't believe... Look, the saying goes, believe only half of what you see and none of what you hear. Or some shit like that. Something about that. Okay? So he wants a break. He needs to decompress. So, he wants a break. Okay? It's getting to be too much. He wants to go into hiding. He wants to... Look, ghosting. Do you ghost people because you find it easier than having to feel uncomfortable or explaining yourself? I feel like there's a lot of shit. There is a lot of... It's almost like the royal family. Like, this is the energy. Y'all know the royal family, how the tabloids do the royal family. They're always, like, criticizing, always. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy. Like, it's kind of like they'll be making, like... They'll be making, like, shit up to get people to buy their shit. You know, they tell half-truths, or they try to get dirt, or they, like, that's the energy. It's kind of like he's just tired. He's stressed. He's anxious. He feels like he's under a lot of pressure. It's too much. Like, find it, okay. So it says, you in relationships suddenly and without explanation, withdrawing from all forms of communication. That's what it says. So I don't feel like I'm getting this Michael Jackson energy. So unless, like, he has another avenue where he's really, like, making money or bringing in money, I don't feel like he's going to up and retire. Okay. Yeah, it says cunning. I feel like, too, a part of this that he's doing this, the reason that he's doing this is to keep people on their toes or keep people on edge. I don't know if he has this image of, like, really rebellious, you know, unstable type energy, and this is why, like, his fans love him, because it's like, hell yeah, I do what I want, hell yeah, like, this rebellious type of rock star type of energy. So, like, a part of this cunning, like, it's to keep people on their toes. Like, it's to keep people talking. It's to keep people guessing, because the cunning word, the cunning is here. It says, why do you feel the need to trick people to get what you want out of them? So it's kind of like attention seeking. Like, he's doing things. It's kind of like how, you know, right before an album drops, a motherfucker gets in a relationship, or a person will get into like, will cause a lot of drama, will get into a bunch of beef so that they albums will sell, because, you know, people are going to buy the album because they like drama, they like controversy. Like, that's his energy. It's very attention seeking, but there's also a part of it, like, it's giving attention seeking, because it's got cunning and it's got ghosting. Like, you achieve your end goal by deceit or evasion, using strategies to get your way. So I don't know if this is him or if this is record label, but it's kind of like they're saying, like, oh my gosh, this is working. Oh my gosh, this gets us more engagement. Oh my gosh, you got to keep doing this type of energy. Okay. Like, somebody is seeing, like, this as a money scheme, or schemes to get, like, clout, attention, stuff like that. It's half and half. It's half and half. Like, it just kind of feels like a marketing strategy, or because that cunning card is really getting me. Like, we have possessive. Do you hold on tight to prove your worth, or is it your fear of abandonment? You demand someone's attention and love without consideration of their own time and emotions. So we have possessive, cunning, and ghosting. I feel like this person, I feel like he has a lot of crazy ass fucking fans, yo. Like, he has a lot of crazy ass fucking fans. I don't feel like he's going to retire. It's giving that Mariah Carey effect of Michael Jackson. Wow. It's giving that Mariah Carey effect, Michael Jackson effect. Like when somebody's like kind of like really solidified, they can do whatever the fuck they want to. It's just kind of like Nicki Minaj, that Nicki Minaj effect. Like the reason why the industry can't take Nicki Minaj down is because Nicki Minaj is too powerful. Her fan base is too like, or having, it's like having Taylor Swift. It's like having Taylor Swift fans. Like it's like that. Like they're solidified. Like that man could just walk on stage and lip sing, and people will still pay thousands of dollars to go see him. So to answer that question, will he retire? I doubt it. Okay. Not unless he pulls a Rihanna where he done found like more money elsewhere. When he done found like, you know what I'm saying? That he makes more money selling clothes, selling cologne, selling perfume lines, selling makeup, selling cars, selling houses, selling, you know what I'm saying? Like, he would need like a retirement plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have fake social media accounts to creep. Don't trust them with their lies. This person could have, like, I feel like he has some Taylor Swift like stands. Like, you know how, or Beyonce beehives. Like, he has some crazy ass stands, yo. And look, the truth comes out. They pay their taxes and are a good law-abiding citizen here. Like, these people will, like, if he sneezes on a napkin, he has some crazy ass fans. I'm letting you know that now. He has some really crazy ass fans. They quit their job because they were unappreciated and underpaid. So they quit their job because they were unappreciated and underpaid. It's definitely giving an energy where he is trying to, it's definitely giving an energy where he's trying to, what is this man's bad karma for his drug usage? If he's even going to have bad karma, like, it's just, he's giving me, honestly, his fan base seeks advice. So he could be seeking counseling or something like that. You overestimate the perspective of others. He could be doing things to fit in or for an image. It's like giving a lot of shit that Jett. And here's the thing, like, I'm learning, don't base a lot of your shit about guys from Hollywood, because a lot of these dudes, they're paid to act. They're paid actors. They're paid. It's like he does it because he feels like this is what keeps people's interest. He does it because he feels like this is what keeps people interest in him. You become extremely possessive of your belongings and experience signs of money anxiety. Do you believe resources, opportunities, or positive outcomes are limited and that there isn't enough to go around? So it's like he's kind of like stuck. It's like Jett Rebel is stuck in a certain image. Like, he's not allowed to grow. He's not allowed. It's like that Marilyn Monroe effect, where Marilyn Monroe had a lot of dynamics to her, but people only wanted to see one side of her. People only wanted, like, to see one side of Marilyn. Marilyn could not really be, like, versatile. You know, she couldn't really show her smart, because people only cared about one aspect of her. And that was her claim to fame. And you can sometimes get locked into that box. You know, if that's your claim to fame, people are always going to expect you to be that way. Kim Kardashian is always going to have to be this way in order to stay relevant. Okay. That's her money-making part of her that everyone cares about. Hollywood is largely about a fantasy. Okay. So you're practically acting out the general populace fantasy. So clearly his population they fantasize about being a rebel, being a trailblazer, being bad, being a bad boy type of image, player type of image. It's the same way with a rapper. It's the same shit with a rapper. Okay. It says, Munchausen, do you intentionally cause harm to yourself in order to gain attention and sympathy? You try to get attention and sympathy by falsifying, creating, or exaggerating an illness. He does this to stay relevant, okay? He may feel like this image is to uphold some type of image, Okay, he feels like this is what keeps his checks coming. This is what keeps his music popping. This is what keeps his, like, a lot of this shit is basically him playing a role of which is shocking. It's crazy how when you ask a certain question, you get a new perspective out of it. Okay, like this dude, they don't like drama, but who doesn't love to listen to it? Yeah. It gets him buzz. It brings him controversy. It gets him attention. It lines his pockets. Like, so I feel like his drug usage is about staying relevant in the public eye. This is what the people want to see. His negative consequences is that, like, if he stops doing this toxic habit, like, will he still get attention or will he be a washed up has-been? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever seen that show, like, Where Are They Now? Like, this is a big fear of his. A big fear of his is being washed up. A has-been. You get what I'm saying? Give me more ancestor spirit guys on this. So I feel like this is going to sound crazy as hell. It is funny how human beings, I need y'all to understand, like, they are so multifaceted. I feel like Jett Rebel feels pressured to be this bad boy, druggy, junkie, like, you, like, it's a caricature. He's like a puppet. They genuinely like your company. They value you as a person. If you feel like they are using you, they aren't. Those are just fears, doubts from your past relationship. So here's the thing. I feel like all human beings have a deep desire. Now, I could be wrong. I feel like all human beings have a deep desire to be loved for who exactly they are. Okay? Not people. A lot of people don't want someone who falls in love with their image. Don't want someone who falls in love with them for what they could do for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people want to genuinely be loved and appreciated for who they are at their core. You get what I'm saying? They want you to fuck with them because you fuck with them, not because they buy you lattes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's given that Marilyn Monroe effect. So I feel like because I'm channeling Michael Jackson, Marilyn Monroe, Mariah Carey, although Mariah Carey, probably less of her energy. Mariah Carey may be his alter ego, okay? But who he really is given that Michael Jackson effect, is given that Marilyn Monroe effect, okay? So he's definitely suffering from some type of depression, some type of midlife crisis. Like, he's going through these motions where he really needs a fucking therapist. He really needs a therapist or a journal where he needs to figure it out, because it's like he's going through these range of emotions. Or you could even say that Jamie Foxx energy. You get what I'm saying? Like a midlife crisis. I don't know how long he's been famous, but like he's going through it. Okay? Because I'm channeling those people. So like what is giving me is like, and this is the bad thing about like celebrity, okay? Like, you a Paris Hilton until you're not, okay? The people are going to move on and like forget about you. You know, your shit ain't going to sell as good. You might have your loyal fan base, you know, your A1 day ones, but like if you can't adapt to each new generation, you're going to die down. Look at Halle Berry. Remember, Halle Berry used to be the shit. This is the thing that, like, plagues a lot of celebrities. When you go at the top and you used to be in the top dog, and then the motherfuckers say, no one wants to see you. No one wants to see me. I booked out shows. You don't remember that? And here's the crazy part about it is like, when you win something just for that day or for that time period or whatever, that's it. That's really not going to carry you in the future generations. You have to constantly reinvent yourself. I keep trying to tell people everything in life is marketing. You are marketing yourself. to the general populace. When you're looking for a relationship, you're marketing yourself. If you get with me, this will be the experience. When you have friends, you're marketing yourself. Life is one big ass marketing machine. That is all you're doing. Every time you have a conversation, even with one stranger, it's a performance. You are marketing yourself. You are giving that person a glimpse of what it's like to be in your energy. You see what I'm saying? When you go before a judge, you are marketing yourself. Everything is a sales pitch, including when you're talking to people. Even though it's not a business setting, it doesn't matter. Even when you're talking to people just in passing, that's almost like an interview. Real talk. So with Jett Rebel, what a lot of these celebrities fail to realize is what you did for this generation may have worked. And you may have been the shit for that generation. But now you've got to sales pitch yourself to this new generation. Artistry, Hollywood is about constant reinvention. You're always reinventing yourself. If you cannot keep up with every era, with every generation, you are going to fall off. Swear to God. This is why one must keep up with the cultural normalities of each generation. Each generation has a different value system, especially in America, has a different value system, a different way of being. You have got to speak to the masses. Your art has got to speak to the masses. And there ain't nothing wrong with being just organically you. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But, right, there is a business and marketing side to music, to acting. There's a political side to music, to acting. You get what I'm saying? And whatever, rapping or whatever else, fashion, right? You can't get away from it. All these things represent culture, okay? They represent culture of the times, what's going on currently in time, what the culture is. So you've got to find a way to market and reinvent yourself to where it speak to the new era, to the new generation. People who are too fixed, and this is why I feel like Libras, Pisces, Geminis, Sagittarius, Virgos, am I missing any mutables? Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, yeah, any mutable sign, okay, and Libra as an honorary mention, you know, I would even say maybe Scorpio, even though Scorpio is fixed. I would even say maybe Scorpio because it represents Phoenix, transformation. So, like, you've got to embody those signs. Those signs, like mutable is adaptable. Mutable is forever changing. It's not a constant. When you're talking about creative endeavors, especially like fashion, art, I was going to say Aquarius, but Aquarius, I don't know sometimes, but they are air signs. Air signs or mutables are perfectly fit for Hollywood, okay? Because they're in constant changeabilities. All right, what some of us may call multiple personality disorders or shit like that. But is it really? Do they really have multiple personality disorder? Or they know how to be adaptable. They know how to adapt to environments. They know how to adapt to culture. They're constantly reinventing themselves. They're constantly doing things that makes them the fittest in the environment. You get what I'm saying? Because what may work in one environment, what may be dominant in a winning trait in one environment, is the weakest in the next. A person that's adaptable, right, is almost like gene mutation. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of gene mutation. Go look it up. But a person that's adaptable is equivalent to the scientific process of mutating a gene. People who can mutate themselves, right, will always be timeless because they're always adapting. They're not fixed. You get what I'm saying? Like maybe in the 1960s, that sold, but baby, we're in the 1980s. We're in the 2000s. You're going to have to keep up. For real. Like, and it's kind of like you always got to find yourself. Every time you think you found yourself, you always got to find yourself again and again and again and again. You always have to find yourself because you got to find out what is my strong point with this new generation. To get them to buy my music, to get them to come to my concerts, to get them, what is my strong point? What part of me or what new part do I need to discover in order to market myself to this new era? How can I put my footprint on this new era? Okay? It's much bigger than just a fucking sale. How can I speak to people? How can I and rile up people? You get what I'm saying? How can I do that? How can I get this generation to fuck with me? You know what I'm saying? How can I convince them that my catalog is what they need? You see what I'm saying? A lot of artists fail to do this. They fail to adapt. They fail to reinvent themselves. They fail, okay? They easily get discouraged because, oh, I'm Michael Jackson, or oh, I was Beyonce, I was Destiny's Child, they get too caught up in the glory of their old days. But baby, today is a new day. Today is a new era. These motherfuckers don't know you like that. So you got to come in on the scene reinventing yourself, letting the motherfucker know, like, I'm it. Okay? That's a struggle. So that's a struggle. I don't know if like his shit ain't hitting like it used to or what, but it's getting to him. Okay. It's getting to him. That's all I'm gonna say. Jett Rebel, he gives me, I know you said he's Aquarius, but he gives me Leo vibes, like attention whore, like fifth house energy, like attention whore, the sun energy, like fortune and fame. He's going to do whatever he feels makes him relevant. Okay. That's all that I got on Jett Rebel. So now we're moving on to Rihanna. Rihanna's is probably going to be really quick. 2838. Sometimes too, older artists could fall into jealousy. Like when new artists come on the scene, when young, fresh, hot talent come on the scene, older artists can be prone to jealousy. Okay. All right. Calling on the Orisha Oya. Tap into the energy of Rihanna. What is Rihanna? Is she gonna have a boy or a girl? Like what's that pregnancy looking like? For some reason, I just feel like Rihanna got like 5-6 kids. I don't know. I don't know how many kids she got. Irresponsible. Do you avoid responsibilities because you fear you will disappoint others if you fail? You are careless about the consequences of your actions and do not care what happens afterwards. Ooh, and then look, that motherfucker got all type of shit. I don't know if y'all can see that. Then it says paranoid. I don't know if somebody has like a like addiction, a substance problem, because like I got irresponsible and then I got paranoid. There's a constant struggle with somebody not feeling good enough. All right. Turns a blind eye. Yo, this almost reminds, this give me that Whitney Houston effect, where Whitney Houston basically said she done tapped herself out of the goddamn date market, you know, because she had a booming career, very gorgeous model like, very amazing personality. Every nigga was scared to touch her, but Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown treated her like she was normal. Most guys were scared to touch her. Like, they were scared of Whitney. It's giving the Bobby Brown effect. Do you turn a blind eye because it stems from a fear of confrontation? You turn a blind eye to avoid uncomfortable truths or experiences. Okay. Somebody's being a bit delusional. Somebody's being a bit delusional about someone. It's just kind of like, oh, it's just giving this energy where someone tries to overcompensate. I keep picking this energy up. I don't know if it's Rihanna or if it's her dude, but it's giving this energy where someone tries to overcompensate. So they may try to cut themselves down to make somebody else feel bigger, or they may try to make somebody else feel bigger, like to overcompensate for the fact that like they're with someone that I'm telling y'all. It says flighty. Do you become unreliable due to your fear of intimate relationships? You have trouble with developing intimate relationships, but you're uncomfortable with being alone. Yeah, someone could be very wishy-washy at times. Somebody is heavily insecure. Is this Rihanna? What's Rihanna's energy? Like, somebody's just really heavily insecure, and someone has to constantly overcompensate or bend over backward because they're heavily insecure. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to go like up and above. Rihanna's energy is nosy. Are you a nosy person because you want information on other people to help determine your self-worth? You gather info about others in order to compare yourself to them. Nosy. So, I don't know if Rihanna is cutting herself down to build him up, or if Rihanna is, if he's flirting or he's talking to other women. Rihanna, like, I've done picked this up before, that I don't think that Rihanna is aesthetically her baby daddy's type. Does Rihanna want a girl, or does he want a girl? Because it's kind of like she's going to keep trying till she gets a girl. Look at the serial cheater. Look at the serial. I'm telling you. It's giving that energy of, Rihanna is with someone where he's not, like, she's not his type. And I feel like it's this having to overcompensate for that, because it says serial cheater at the back of the deck. Okay. Very insecure, very paranoid, very. Rihanna's not, I know this is going to sound crazy to a lot of people, but I just keep picking up on it. But Rihanna is not his type. Rihanna is not his type. Okay. ASAP Rocky. It's just kind of like a man, and this is why you want to be very slow to get to provide and give all your everything up, because you want to make sure that person, it leads you to be easily taken advantage of. Thank you. ASAP. Rihanna is basically saying, I'm sorry I look like this. I'm sorry I'm not your type. So Rihanna is trying to overcompensate in other ways to make up for the fact that she's not ASAP's type. I done told y'all this before. When a man really fucks with you, when you really his type, bitch, you could come out of the goddamn trailer park. You could be the most financially irresponsible bitch there is. He gonna be like, look at my lover. He's going to stay. You could barely graduated from motherfucking high school. You could have 5 babies, 4 baby daddies. If a nigga really fuck with you, baby, ain't shit stopping him from fucking with you. He gonna be like, look at my beautiful flower. Swear to God. He gonna be like, her kids are my kids. Swear to God. He ain't gonna give a fuck. If you have not experienced that, you have never truly been loved. You have never met someone who truly fuck with you for you. I'm gonna tell you how I know, because there's this guy, look. There's this guy that I like, because it can happen to women too. There's this guy that I like. I'm breaking all the goddamn rules. I'm breaking all the rules. The criteria he ain't even have met. I'm breaking all the rules. I just like being there. I just like being in his energy. It's the same way for the male. He's just happy to be there. He don't give a fuck. If you are the most irresponsible motherfucker, he gonna be like, baby, we gonna figure this out. He just happy to be there. I ain't lying. Same is true for the woman. If you are lucky enough to ever run across a person who genuinely fucks with you, I'm telling you. Like how Rihanna fucks with ASAP. If you ever find your Rihanna, if you've ever found your Rihanna, or you've ever been a Rihanna, like, you really fuck with that mother. You really like that motherfucker. A lot of people have never experienced that. When a motherfucker don't really like you, they got these laundry lists of shit. Swear to God. You could sneeze wrong and the motherfucker, bye, they breaking up with you. Oh, you got 2 kids? Oh, that ain't gonna work for me. Oh, you got bad credit? Oh, that motherfucker don't like you. Because I'm telling you, that same motherfucker, if it's somebody, a person who really fuck with you, just happy to be there. They love you before you even give them anything. Swear to God. And in this case, ASAP has the upper hand, because Rihanna ASAP is everything Rihanna has ever wanted. But Rihanna is not ASAP's type. And hopefully one day ASAP grows the fuck up. Okay? He grows the fuck up, hopefully. Okay? Because y'all gotta understand, like, guys are just human. You know what I'm saying? They do stupid shit. It may not be right. They fuck up. Some of these dudes, it take a long ass time before they realize, oh my gosh. Before they realize. Some of these dudes will be in their deathbeds, old, before they realize I was a fucking dummy. I had a jewel and treated that jewel like it was aluminum foil. I had real gold. Because y'all got to understand, you can offer something to a motherfucker, that don't mean that person understands its value. You could sacrifice, right, your health, your body to birth a man kids. That don't mean he understand that shit. That don't mean he sees its value. I was talking to a guy the other day, last week. And like, I realized he was one of those dudes. He's one of those dudes where he really doesn't see the worth or doesn't understand how precious it is for a woman to self-sacrifice herself for him and the family, for a woman to birth his kids, for a woman to even lay on her back for his ass, for a woman to go out and work and then come in and have to tend to the husband, tend to the kids, and clean. He doesn't understand. He doesn't think that means anything. You see what I'm saying? He does not understand the value of those things. So when I'm telling him women are divorcing because they're doing it all, he don't get it. He think that's meaningless. All he's worried about is, I don't want her taking my wealth. I hope Rihanna has a prenup. I don't want her taking my money. I don't want her taking my wealth. But baby, the shit that woman is giving you, money can't buy. Money will never be enough. It's priceless. But he don't understand that. But let me tell you something. When a motherfucker really understands what women's worth, the value of women's energy, he's never going to trip about giving you anything. Swear to God. He's not going to trip about you taking you out on a date and paying for everything. He's not going to trip about providing. He's not going to trip about giving you anything that you ask for. He's not, because he understands that the money that he gives you is minuscule to what the woman brings in his life. But when a man doesn't understand the value of what women bring, and a man doesn't understand, like, he don't understand it, it's going to always feel like you asking for too much. Just like sex. A woman can choose thousands of dudes, and yet she chooses your ass to lay on her back with. A man don't understand that. A man don't see the value in a woman choosing him to fuck. So he gonna take that shit for granted. Real talk, he gonna take it for granted. I don't know if Rihanna, it seemed like she gonna have another boy. According to these cards. Maybe on some other cards it may say something else. But according to these cards, it seems like she's gonna have another boy. Because it just seems like, her energy just seems like, if I have this girl, you know, I'll be more, he'll see me as more, you know. Like, it'll be able for her to overcompensate. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if he already has a girl child with somebody. Maybe she could be in competition with this other woman. But, like, that's all I'm going to say. I wonder, does she do root work? It seems like she's having another boy, though. Because it seems like that girl, her having a girl ain't just her having a girl. It means something. Like, she feels like it will... I don't know if ASAP Rocky desires a girl child. But, like... she might get a girl child, like, after 4 boys. I don't know how many kids she has now. But, like... it may be like 3 boys, 1 girl, or 4 boys, 1 girl, like something like that. So if she got 3 boys right now, her next child might be a girl. If she got 4 boys, if she got 3 boys right now, her next child might be a girl. If she has 4 boys, her next child might be a girl. Yeah, I can do that one too. That's not going to be on this live. That's going to be on the next live. But I can definitely write that down. What is it? Kathy White, Jay-Z Mistress. All right. I can definitely do that on the next. I'm feeling she's going to have a boy. Highly likely. I feel like there's a 70% chance she's gonna have a boy, a 30% chance she's gonna have a girl. I feel like she's gonna have a boy though. Okay. Like, when she has her girl, it's gonna be way, whatever she expected to have before she got a girl is gonna be more than that. Okay, so if she expected to have a girl after, like, for sure to have a girl after 3 boys, like, I don't know what her limit is with kids. But let's do more. Give me more ancestor spirit guys. Yeah, I feel like Rihanna knows, a part of her knows that, like, she ain't his type. So she's overcompensating. Okay, Rihanna is. Don't forget to follow me. Don't forget to like the live. They are working on loving who they are and may struggle with self-image, but is an ongoing healing process. So I feel like this relationship, Rihanna's in love with this. Let me tell y'all something. It can fuck you up to be in love with somebody, like, to be. Remember what I was telling y'all earlier when I was like, when you really love a motherfucker, like true love, like, ain't nothing stopping you from, ain't nothing keeping you apart from that motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? They could barely graduate high school, and you love that barely graduating high school motherfucker when you're truly in love, when you just happy to be there. Like, it sucks when it's unrequited. It does have an effect on your self-esteem. It fucks you up. And could you imagine, like, being deeply in love with somebody, or for guys, because we all know they like sex. Could you imagine having such strong sexual urges towards someone if you're a man, okay, and never being able to have that? Like, never being able to get that person to crave you the way that you crave them. That has an effect on your self-esteem. It fucks with you. Swear to God, it hurts. It hurts. Or, like, just imagine if, like, because it's like, even if you got, like, let's say, okay, Rihanna got the guy that she wants, you know what I'm saying? But the guy that she wants, she's not really aesthetically his type. She's not really his type. There's something about A$AP Rocky. He's still a little boy. Like, he just doesn't get it. He doesn't understand, like, bruh, you have Rihanna. Like, you have Rihanna. Her womb, her seed, your seed has allowed you to impregnate her. You have Rihanna, my guy. He don't get it. And this is why I keep trying to tell women, like, men aren't bitches. Men are not women. Because, like, women, right? Women would be impressed by status, money, college degrees, fame, how popular a motherfucker is, how many girls a motherfucker get, how smart a motherfucker is, how well spoken, his value systems, that's women. Men are not women. So you can have all that shit and a nigga still think you a basic bitch. Swear to God. He will still, he be like, okay. Swear to God. You could be Beyonce type of level of perfection. That don't move these men. That don't move niggas. That don't get they dicks tingling. I don't know why, like, women don't get that. Like, men don't think or do their picking like women. No amount of money, no amount of fame, no matter how much you take care of a nigga, no amount of loyalty, no amount of anything is going to make that man crave you on that level. It's either there or it's not. Because men largely they don't go by the shit that women go by. Like I said, it's either it's there or it's not. That's it. You can't like fuck your way into a man you like you can a woman. Now if you good in bed, you might, if you a man and you good in bed, you can get that woman to crave you on that level if you're really good in bed. It's not the same the other way around though. You see what I'm saying? You can't fuck your way into that man craving you on that level. You can't degree yourself. You can't money yourself. You can't trick. There ain't nothing. It's either there or it's not. Okay? And this is why I can't stress enough with women. Like, if you want to really find a guy that's for you, drop the facade. Drop the fucking facade. Now, I know gold diggers is different. For gold diggers, it's different. They gonna wear facades all day because they trying to get that money. They gonna wear different hats all day. They trying to get that money. For gold diggers, it's different. But if you talking about you looking for true, pure, genuine love from a man, you have got to be yourself. You have got to. Now, some shit you want to reserve for later dates. You don't want to tell them everything. You know, you want a little bit of mystery, but you want to be authentic as a woman, not porcelain, authentic. Because how are you going to know, or how is the man going to know if your energy is the energy he wants to spend a lifetime with? If you're always overcompensating, if you're always bending over backwards and going and betraying yourself or not being true to yourself, the man ain't gonna know. And his presence him being there don't mean shit, because he could be there just for the benefits. That don't mean he love you. Do you know how many bitches I see? And it's so funny because I get tired of talking sometimes because people be thinking they know shit. They don't know shit at all. I just let a motherfucker talk nowadays. Just because a nigga is present or you're so-called mean don't mean that nigga truly love you. I don't know. Like, a man is not going to turn down benefits. You want to know if a nigga truly love you? Take away all the benefits and see if he stay. It's easy for a nigga to get with somebody if you allow him to cheat all day. It's easy for a nigga to get with somebody if you stroking his ego. You're fucking him every day. You're making him feel special. I'ma stay too, wouldn't you? But that don't mean the feelings are fucking mutual. That just means that person likes what you have to offer to them. Y'all ever heard the saying, a person can love the way that you make them feel, but they won't give it back, or they're unable to give it back, or incapable of giving it back because a motherfucker can't feel what they don't feel. It's either there. You cannot purchase a motherfucker into love. It's either there. It's the same way with people. It's either there or it's not. Now, women is another different story, but mostly for men, it's either there or it's there. It's there or it's not. And his presence isn't evidence that it's there. A lot of women think because a man's bodily autonomy is with her that it's there, and it's not. That don't mean shit. A man will stick around if you give a man a car and shelter, he'll stick around, bitch. That's not evidence of love. One way that you know if a man truly loves you or not is if you get sick, terminally ill, and that man takes care of you, how that man reacts and how that man treats you when you can no longer service him, that tells you whether that nigga really loved you or whether he was just in it for the benefits and he never loved you. You were a means to a fucking end. And a lot of bitches are mean to an end. And they think because they're mains or wives or whatever, right? They think they're something special, but they're not. Be incapable. Start standing up for yourself and telling a nigga what you actually want and stop being a doormat. Stop making it easy for that man. His reaction to that is going to tell you all you need to know. You're going to be divorced by tomorrow. Swear to God. You're going to be divorced by tomorrow. A nigga's presence means nothing. It is about the energy exchange and interaction between you and him. But he's going to stay. He getting pussy. He getting money. He getting housing. He getting cars. He getting ego strokes. You compliment him. You making him feel special. When all these other bitches is making him feel like he's some type of thirst bucket that never gets ass. You make him feel special. That ain't evidence. A nigga's presence or you being main or side, whatever the fuck title you bitches be clinging to, don't mean shit. Swear to God. If you looking for true love, it don't mean shit. That's not evidence of that. Give me more. Rihanna has to love herself more than she loves this man. The moment she loves herself more than she loves this, because it's giving a selflessness. She's losing herself in this dude. The moment Rihanna finds herself, okay, and I feel like if she does write an album, it's gonna be about her life, her love life experience with her baby daddy. Your work colleague is minding their own business. Nothing to see here but people hard at work. Give me more ancestor spirit, guy. Look how Bobby Brown did Whitney. Look how Bobby Brown did Whitney. What the fuck does that tell you about dudes? They are not bitches. They are not impressed by that shit for real. Beyonce get treated like she's a regular bitch by Jay-Z. And look at Jay-Z and look at Beyonce. Come on. What did that tell you? And so many women, especially black women, so many women want to so desperately believe that shit means shit. Your degrees mean shit. Well, your looks might help you, but only so much. It's really your aura, but we gonna get off of that. Them degrees, that money, that car, that clothes, that house, that don't mean shit. It is not going to control the natural attraction level that man has for you. He's not a bitch. He's not a woman. Get out of the mind frame of what women do and understand that for men, it's either there or it's not there. You cannot fuck your way into it. You cannot buy him. You cannot do any of that. None of that. Your designer clothes, you being well-spoken, you having a college degree, you being smart, high IQ, that's not going to change his attraction level to you. It's either there or it's not. That is a hard concept for women to understand for some reason. That is a hard concept. What? You are gonna like him more and more when you find out the other shit that he has, because that's what women do. You could dislike a guy, you could be on some random shit and fuck that man, you in love now. Now all you see is the stars and the moon. You get what I'm saying? Like, for guys, it's either there or it's not. That's why a lot of women, you waste your time hating on other women. You waste your time like doing all these gymnastic tricks trying to get a man to want you in that way, right? When truth be told, it's either there or it's not. There's nothing you can do to grow it or decrease it or increase it. It's there or it's not. We're only talking about when a man really likes you, okay? We're not talking about those niggas that put you on a pedestal because he's heavily in lust. He's thinking with his dick, okay? And then when he gets to experience you, he finds out he actually don't like you. That motherfucker never truly liked you. He liked the idea of you. He wanted to fuck. You was aesthetically his type. He wanted to get that nut out the way. But that's it. Baby, that's it. I don't know. Baby, I just know. That's all. I just know. That's it. Your new spiritual advisor knows what they are talking about and is aligned with source. Okay. So Rihanna knows something, but she's going against her intuition. It's almost like she's gaslighting herself. Okay. I don't know if she goes to psychic, like, or what, but it's almost like she's gaslighting herself. She may feel like in her mind, which one is Rihanna? They may have some debts, but there is nothing else to worry about. This girl's being used. I hope Rihanna has prenups. But I feel like that she really wants that girl, or he really wants that girl, or she feeling giving him his first girl child would make her higher ranking. She's in for a rude awakening, bitch. You're in for a rude awakening, Rihanna. Having that girl child ain't gonna change a motherfucking thing, love. It's not. It is, or it either is or it isn't. But I feel like if she does come back to music, it's almost like that Lauryn Hill type of energy. She's going to be writing about her life. Okay, she's going to feel inspired again to make music about this. Okay. So it's kind of giving me like an R&B feel. I don't know what part of rock, because I know she kind of does pop and rock a little bit. I don't know what genre of music that is that deals with more sentimental, personal shit. But like, that's the energy. Okay. Back to Rihanna. Maybe she's going to name her next album Back to Rihanna. Okay. Moving on. So now we're doing Leonard DiCaprio, and I only have 12%. I still got Weekend, See Me, and Abel. But Leonard DiCaprio, why does he date younger women? Is it for PR, and is he gay? So now that is at 63-40 for Leo DiCaprio. I mean Leonard DiCaprio. Ancestor spirit guides, tap into the energy of Leonard DiCaprio. Where the fuck is my deck at? Damn. Let's do Leonardo DiCaprio. Calling on the Orisha Oya. Tap into the energy of Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, I don't know. I'll put them in here. Wow. I see my keys. I'm sorry, y'all. These pens are so uncomfortable. But I don't see my damn deck. I feel like that album gonna be lit, baby. Lit. There it is in my face. All right. Why does Leonardo DiCaprio calling on the original oils happens to the energy of Leonardo DiCaprio? I'm in the wrong. Why does Leonardo DiCaprio date nothing but younger women? Is it an act? Is it a PR? Is it genuine? Is it insecurity? What's up with that? We got suck up. Do you suck? Leonardo DiCaprio might have to be the last one. I'm gonna do the other ones on my next live, or I'll do it in a 3-minute video segment. Okay. But for don't forget to follow me, you guys. I was getting so deep into these readings. Do not forget to follow me. Okay, don't forget to book a personal with me as well. All the information is in the description box. Okay, get on that. Okay, because once I get 1,000 clientele, or 1,000 sales, I will be going up on prices. Okay, so make sure you get your reading while it's cheap. Okay. Do you suck up because you fear negative consequences, have a need for validation, or you believe aligning with influential people can lead to personal benefits? Sucking up is your way of creating a positive impression, establishing connections, or securing opportunities. So these women may be gold diggers or opportunists, or they may kind of stroke his ego. Maybe they don't challenge him or something like that. It's for a variety of reasons. So he does it because it gives him more attention. Like, it keeps his name in the blogs. If y'all ever notice, this heavy Leo energy in this. Like, a lot of the shit that they do is for attention, to get their names mentioned, to stay relevant. But a part of this, too, is he likes this power dynamic. He likes this. It makes him feel powerful. Okay. Clingy. Do you fear repeating past hurts and try to prevent them through constant closeness? You become emotionally connected or dependent relatively quickly, which can be overwhelming or suffocating for others. So he likes the power. He likes the upper hand. Okay. For why he dates younger women. He likes the fact that these women are like impressed by him, that these women are like, you know what I'm saying? Clingy. Like, it just makes him feel powerful. It makes him feel like he's the man. So, yeah, he likes to be in this emperor energy. Call me daddy. Okay. He has this weird complex with being in control, or being in power, or being like, you get what I'm saying? Is your desire to be impulsive plagued by feelings of tension prior to the act? You frequently engage in repetitive destructive behavior despite adverse consequences. He's the type of dude that like for basically women to come to him for everything. Like, he's the type of dude that likes for women to I ain't gonna say blow up his phone, but you know what I'm saying? Like, look at her. I got her all in her head. Look at her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it says gaslighting at the back of the deck. Like, I don't really feel like he's gay, though. I don't pick up that energy from him. But I do feel like he likes to be, he will more so like women. I don't wholly feel like he would like men. Just by his energy alone, like, he wants someone that's more domesticatable, that's more like submissive. He likes power. So getting with another man is a struggle for power. He don't want that. He doesn't want to struggle for power. He's the boss. And women will more likely get in line. Women will more likely submit. Women will more likely, you know, especially with a paycheck involved. Like, women are more domesticatable than men are compared to men. So I don't really see him even being attracted to that. Like, I don't even see him. He may like baby faces, because this is a child right here. He may like be into baby faces or baby doll eyes. I don't pick up like he's into like an innocence. He's into like an innocent aura, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they are drug free and keeping things legal. Like, he kind of this Prince energy, like where he likes basically call the shots. And you know, younger people are more moldable, or more impressionable, or more but it's really a power thing. Yeah, they're open and honest with you about their dating life. However, it might be too soon for anything serious. Yeah, their love is true and real. It doesn't get any better than this. They are trying to steal from you. Watch your credit cards and your bank balances for some discrepancies. I feel like he feels like the women are users or opportunists. So it's weird because like he wants to play daddy. He wants to be in control. He wants to call the shots. But I feel like he feels like these women are the users. These women are the gold diggers. These women are pure. These women. So it's kind of like, I know what it is. It's like, it's very transactional. I know what it is. I know what it ain't. Yeah. Baby is full term in love, but who's the father? Like, he don't really trust a lot of these women like that. Like, he feels like they're in it for one thing. They came here for one thing. He knows what it is. So like, but he may complain about it, but he likes having the upper hand. So he likes women that are a little bit codependent. So this is where we stopped at. Next is going to be about, so yeah, it's partially for PR. Okay. It's very transactional. It may give him attention, or it may keep him relevant. I need y'all to understand, it's just like interracial. Like, if y'all notice in Hollywood, like, there's an overrepresentation of black males and white women, or black males and foreign women. And it's crazy because black women make halupas about this. But I'm like, if you ever notice, like, who gets the most attention? Black men and interracial. Black girls are not making people like Denzel Washington super relevant. Like, they're not making guys who date black women. And when I say black women, I mean like she's chocolate, brown skin, African featured. Like, she might have a weave, she might not, but she's clearly black. You can't mistake her for any other race. She's clearly black. They ain't making those niggas famous. And I don't give a fuck even if it's white boys. You're not making those men relevant. You're not talking about them. You're the only guys that are getting a bunch of attention are dudes that date the preference. So what I mean by the preference is chicks that look biracial, mulatto, mixed race, exotical, good hair, light skin, light eyes, you know, the Lisa Rays, the Halle Berrys, or if she's like straight up white or Latina. Those men get the most attention, the most buzz, even if it's negative, even if it's controversy. People know who they are before they know who another black guy is that dates a clearly racially pure black chick. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying you give these guys more attention. You read their blogs, you bring up their names, so all he has to do is date out. When he dates out, that's why. You just answered your own question. So why do so many black guys in Hollywood date out? Well, you answered your own question, baby. That's why. It keeps them relevant. Okay? It keeps them, there's a reward to it. If they was just dating a regular old black girl, y'all would barely even mention their name. Y'all will be talking about the dude that left his black girl for a white chick more than you'll be talking about the dudes that kept their black chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, we make them famous. So what's the best way to get them out of the media? Is to stop talking about their ass. That's the best way. Make the black chicks that don't look mixed, make them the it girls. That's how. You're not doing it though. Because the truth of the matter is, a lot of black women are color struck. They complain about color struck black males, but Black women are color struck themselves. They may not be color struck when it comes to black males, but they're color struck when it comes to beauty. They also believe that the more mix, the looser the hair, they believe that that beauty is superior to black beauty. Black women believe the same thing. The only reason why they don't want to talk about that is because they prefer the more African aesthetic look on the male. But they don't promote their own beauty. They promote anything closest to Eurocentric beauty. Let's call it what it is. Black women are color struck just like black men. Black women are quicker to support mixed race girls, exotic girls, girls that look nothing like them. Becky with the good hair. Black women are quicker to support them type of women. Black women are color struck. So how then, as I've said this when I was 15 years old, how can you get mad at black men when you really agree with them? You also believe that the Latina, the white girl, the mixed race women are superior to the Lupitas. You also believe that. So why are you mad? It doesn't make sense. And this is why you don't really hear me talking about this colorist shit a lot, because it's redundant. It's stupid. Because black women don't really promote their own look. Black women think they want other races, other exotical looking, don't look shit black. They want that to represent black beauty. But then they'll be upset if a black man dates that same. They're confused. They're confused. The same way how black guys are always talking about pro-black. They want to be this pro-black, but you can't even stand the female version of your own image. So what blackness are you exactly preserving when you're negrophobic? I don't talk about these issues anymore, but for this reason. It's like the pot calling the kettle black. It's a bunch of confusion, and you can't tell adults. You can't speak sense into any adults, baby. They are what they are. Okay. I don't know what that's about, but it's definitely given because it gets talked about more. Like, if he dated a woman who was older than him, he probably wouldn't get that much buzz. If he dated a woman who was the same age as him, he probably wouldn't get that much buzz. He gets a lot of attention, and he probably gets more bitches by dating younger. So it's partially a publicity stunt, and to keep himself relevant. Okay. And the women benefit as well off of it. It's very transactional. Very. Not no love is there. No love is there. That's all that I have. That's all that I have, because my phone is dying. Deuces.